when we first found out about Nickolas having biliary atresia, we didn't really know what that was. So after when they said to us, you know, he will need a liver transplant, I thought, hang on, we just christened this beautiful child and he was healthy, but now it's like a nightmare. Is this a dream? And my whole world had fallen apart within seconds. We spent a lot of time in hospital, day and night, just waiting, just doing tests and waiting to see when this liver would come along and maybe he'd get this second chance of life. And he just got so sick that we couldn't even pick him up towards the end. And Isabella used to say to me, oh, when's Nickolas coming home, Mummy? All I want for Christmas is Nick just to come home. And we spent Christmas in hospital, we spent New Year's in hospital, and then one Saturday night we got this phone call, and we were in hospital at that time because we never left the hospital. He was too sick to come home, and they said, oh, we have this liver for Nickolas, so we have to do tests to see if it's the right liver. And everything was good, it was compatible. So that next morning we started his surgery, which took about 10 hours, and that was the longest 10 hours of my life. And then he straight into ICU for 3 weeks, which we had a lot of complications. First week he had rejection, and then the second week he had a septic shower where his whole body was infected, and they called us at 3 in the morning to say, you really need to come into hospital because we don't know if your son will make it. So when we walked in and we saw him and there was blood everywhere and his nose was bleeding and his body was swollen, and we just prayed. The third week in ICU was great because we went back to the surf ward, which means he was on his way home, and he got stronger and better, and we finally got out. You just have to be so lucky to have a healthy child with you every day. If we didn't have the support from the Royal Children's Hospital, my son would not be here today.